Hi Sag, this is going to be your reading for the beginning of April, good for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Sagittarius. As always, please keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading meant for just one person, so it may not resonate with everyone that watches. Check your Rising, Moon, or Venus sign on this channel, Sagittarius. If this does not resonate, you could maybe find some messages there for you instead. Also, Sag, check out my sister channel called Somachandra Libra. I do love readings for you on that channel every 3 or 4 days, at least once or twice a week. So on this channel, I do a Celtic cross and see whatever comes out. You could apply this to any part of your life, okay? If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is down in the description below. And if you're new, welcome to Somachandra Tarot. Right now, it's Somachandra Sagittarius. All right, Sag, a lot of pentacles came out for you guys. So I think that I know some of you are maybe looking for a new job, or you're wanting to be a little bit more productive in your life. They wanted me to use the Awakened Soul Oracle deck for you, and then the Wisdom of the Tao for you here. First two cards that came out are Unplug and Reverse, and Family also came out in the upright. A challenge for you this week will be Judgment in reverse. So Scorpio energy here. Some of you have Scorpio in your chart possibly. The advice when Unplugged comes in reverse is it might be time to make some more connections in the 3D. You might have been spending a lot of time in the cyber world, and it's time to unplug and form some connections in the real life. Some of you need to just unplug and get outside a little bit more. Some of you want to unplug from your family, but they will not unplug from you. So some of you are encouraged to spend time with family. This could be about family. If you've been struggling with your family unit, it's like the universe is encouraging you to have healthy connections with family. You may need to come out of a place of judgment between yourself and a family member, or it could have nothing to do with that. It's like it's time to unplug a little bit, spend some good quality time with family if you can, even if this is close friends or a work tribe. And you might be judging yourself right now very harshly, or you and another person are judging yourselves or judging each other. You may need to change your perspective, in particular about a family member, or come out of a place of judgment with another person. That could be happening in any part of your life, family, work, within yourself, otherwise. What came out of the Wisdom of the Tao for you is inspiration, water. You are encountering a burst of creative energy, new passions and inspiration. Take advantage of it. Feelings and sensations can be overwhelming at this time. Use the opportunity to manifest your desires, but maintain integrity and emotional intelligence. Now, I read this deck always in the upright, but I notice at the bottom of the deck, I have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Some of you have water in your chart. Maybe you've connected to a young water sign, someone a little bit younger in their 20s. If you've been connecting to a young water sign, it may not be going well. This might be a challenge for you, the water energy within you. The Knight of Cups is my card of artistry and heightened creativity. But the energy of the Knight can be difficult to sustain and pull off. You might have felt a lull in creativity with work, with your personal passionate pursuits. Some of you have been artists. Your guides are here to say, have realistic expectations of yourself and others when it comes to creative and expressions, romantic expressions, emotional expressions. Watch out for being unrealistic, jealous, or moody, or having an overactive imagination. Someone in your environment may struggle and get stressed out and cannot get into a strong expression that's emotionally intelligent. For some of you that are creative, you've just hit a little bit of a plateau. Your guides are saying, hey, the inspiration will come back, or you may encounter a burst of energy, but because this Knight of Cups is in reverse, it might not last long. So look for new inspiration and new passions and take advantage of the energy when you're in it. Watch out for feeling overwhelmed. Okay, that Knight of Cups in reverse does feel emotionally overwhelmed. Just use any emotional inspiration to manifest what you desire. It's important to use emotional intelligence and maintain integrity at all times. This Knight of Cups in reverse can storm off and have a tantrum sometimes. So watch out for feeling emotionally overwhelmed. Someone around you might be emotionally overwhelmed as well. A challenge moving into April for you is growth. Wood, Panda. I love this. There is auspicious energy around you. You're experiencing vigorous growth. This is a good time to learn, to develop new ideas, new ways of doing things, break away from old healthy habits, and step out of your comfort zone. Your reward is ahead. This came out as the challenge. So this is something that your guides are saying you need to work on. Look for auspicious energy that is around you. Look for experiences in life that can bring vigorous growth. And it's time to look for the new ideas and new ways of doing things. It's time to break away from unhealthy habits and patterns. This may require you to step outside of your comfort zone, but when you do, the reward will be ahead. So growth may be a challenge. Look for the inspiration. The growth will come. Get out of this energy of judgment. Try to move away from it. So at the center of everything for you is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles came out for you a couple weeks ago. This could be you. This could be a person around you. King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine energy. That's a wealthy businessman, a leader, represents discipline and abundance. It's usually very grounded. So you guys could be feeling very grounded, very focused on security and taking a strong lead in your life, wanting abundance. Or you have someone around you that is exhibiting these traits. The challenge is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So is this a boss that runs you into the ground? Or you feel like you've gotten to a level of mastery in the Pentacle realm, but you feel like you're kind of going in circles. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse can be with the King of Pentacles in the upright. Watch out for being ultra conservative and expecting perfection out of yourself. I don't know that you guys can't finish what you start the beginning of April. I think it's more like you're having a hard time being productive. Some of you are overworked and overworking to stay ahead and on top in the Pentacle realm. I think this is going down at work, because I think that you're feeling like while you have this level of stability and abundance here, the problem is maybe you've been working hard and not smart. You might have a hard time finishing what you start just to please this boss maybe. So watch out for that the beginning of April. What's driving you is the moon, Pisces energy. So you're going to be kind of emotional and going in blind a little bit emotionally in April. Watch out for a vagueness and an illusion and an instability. Things are not necessarily as they seem. There's a lot of untapped hidden potential in the energy of the moon, Sag. But listen to your lower emotions. If you're feeling insecure in any situations, listen to your intuition. It won't steer you wrong. Watch out for wandering around in a dreamlike state or in the moonlight. Something may be happening here that's confusing you. You may feel kind of emotional moving into April and not sure what you're getting into, where you're going. I do see that recently you've wanted to delegate some burdens. 10 of Wands in reverse. So recent past, you've let go of something. I think you guys are learning how to release your burdens. This is where you feel like you're doing it all and you're carrying a heavy burden. If that's the case, you definitely need to delegate and get help. Some of you feel the need to do everything all on your own. I just heard that if I want something done, I have to do it myself. Well, you might be overburdening yourself. Some of you have just decided you can't put any more work into something. You just have to release it. 2 cards came out for what your spirits are saying to you and what your soul is saying to you as your advice moving into April. 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Get some rest. Right now, 4 of Swords is rest, relaxation, meditation. If you're feeling stressed, seek calm and solitude to deal with times of stress. You may need to rest. Some of you might have been sick even, and you are still in a mode of recovery. You're not finished recovering. So take it slow if any of you have been sick. I see that your guides are saying to you, don't get yourself too worked up about anything moving into April, Sag. Take it slow. Some of you are in a place of transition. Some of you have just released a very heavy burden, but you still seem to be working quite a bit. I feel like this King of Pentacles might be a boss or someone that you have to work for. When you're finished work at the end of each day, it's time to just slowly, calmly row your way home. That's what I heard, like row your boat. Life is but a dream with the moon here. Stay calm, stay cool. Yeah, I feel like the growth will come after you get some rest. Some of you are thinking about something here because the next action is the Hierophant in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you have been dealing with a Taurus with this King of Pentacles, or you have Taurus in your chart. Some of you have been connecting to a Taurus. If you have, the two of you are not getting along very well right now. But the Hierophant is where the Hierophant is marriage or tradition or the system and following the status quo and the norm and playing by the rules. It can also be government, a big company. It can be your family, tradition, religion, doing things the way it's always been done. Some of you feel like you kind of want to challenge the status quo and be your own best teacher. I think moving into the beginning of April, you may want to work alone quite a bit. You may experience a lacking in commitment from other teammates at work and some apathy. Working alone might be what's best because you might have disharmony in the environment and a misalignment. Yeah, I think that some of you I think are thinking about leaving your job or what you do in the Pentacle realm every day. I think that you don't feel like you fit into this system or this situation with this person or this boss or this job or this company. But I think you're emotional about it with the moon. That's why you're seeking calm, and your guides are saying, don't do anything drastic here. Just play it cool, be calm, think about any decision you make moving forward. You need to contemplate something and get to a place of calm waters and stability. I can see that the way you see yourself right now is the Five of Wands in reverse. So somewhat conflict avoidant at the moment. If there is a specific person around you, this person might have been very traditional, and you might not like that. You're not feeling like you can do this moving into April, not wanting to work through differences in tension and diversity. I see you guys being a little bit more conflict avoidant. You do need to release some tension. And I think the way that you do that is to just avoid conflict with others and avoid push-pull with others. You may experience some inner conflict. I think it's because you're starting to realize that what you've been working towards, either in a relationship or personal development or work, you're not able to constructively and productively build and learn and grow upon it. I think you might also be getting tired of playing by somebody else's rules here too with the Hierophant in reverse. So what came out for the hidden factors that you're not aware of is the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. More Pentacles. Let's cut right to the chase. Some of you are thinking you're going to get a promotion and you're not going to. You may feel as though you've fallen from grace. You might not get the success that you think you will moving into April. Also, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, there's this procrastination or a lacking in progress. So if this is work related for you, and I clarified this too, and I got sovereignty in reverse, which is the energy of Libra. Some of you just aren't developing something that you wanted to in career in particular, because I think you feel like you can't be your true self in that situation. So if you've been feeling that way, here's your sign. So your guides are saying to you, this could also be a person around you that it's just not going to happen. It's not going to develop. This person procrastinates it and they might feel like their ego's been bruised with you. This person may also struggle with sovereignty and their own sense of self. I feel like this might be happening for you guys in a family or work environment. So this is a time to learn from failure, back to the drawing board, and focus more on your own personal definition of success. If you feel like your ego's been bruised or you've fallen from grace or you're not getting the public recognition that you want, it's just time to think more about your own private achievements. Ask yourself, is there anything I've been procrastinating? Why have I lacked progress? It's a time to learn from failure and focus on your own true identity. I noticed like she's looking at the Greek gods and those that have come before her, and the Hierophant is that way too. Both of these cards are in the reverse. I think moving into April, a lot of you will be trying to redefine your sense of self. Either that or you're dealing with a person that can't do that for themselves, so they can't come into alignment with you. If it's relationship, you might be ready here as the King of Pentacles. I really think this is about career for you, because the way you're feeling is the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. That looks like looking for a new job to me. or a new place to live, or a new thing, a new seed that you can plant. It's usually a financial or a career opportunity, a seed that can be planted that will manifest into abundance. So you want a new cycle to start, and you want it to manifest in the pentacle realm, which is your health, your wealth, your time, your money, what you invest in. The Seven of Cups is you have a lot of choices and opportunities in front of you. Looks like you're window shopping for something here. For some of you, it might even be a new car, a new place to live, right? Don't get overwhelmed. Watch out for illusion and wishful thinking. The Seven of Cups in the moon looks a little bit emotionally overwhelmed. So for some of you, if this is about career, yes, you're practical about it, but you're very emotional about it too. Listen to your intuition. You might feel like you're going into April kind of blind and emotional in some way. There might be something that you have to work out with someone, especially if you think if you could develop it further, you could get a win out of it, but it would require you breaking away and challenging the status quo. Be prepared for others around you to not be super cooperative. If it stresses you out, just go home and seek calm. Moving into the beginning of April, the final outcome is the Seven of Pentacles. 3 cards came out, so I let them come out. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse, but the Knight of Swords in the upright. So you're going to be waiting for something to happen here. During that time, I think that you will rethink some things. Watch out for clouded judgment. It looks like you're rethinking something with the Ace of Swords in reverse, looking for inner clarity, rethinking an idea. For some of you, if this is about job, an opportunity may come in when you least expect it. You may hesitate on whether or not it's the right idea. It shows me that regardless of that, you're going to go for it. The Knight of Swords feels a little out of his league, and he has tunnel vision, but he doesn't care. It doesn't occur to him not to go charging in at something. At some point, you will feel the need to stop waiting for something to happen. It's like she's watching the grass grow here. She's watching this bush, waiting for something to happen. At some point, I think you guys may say, maybe my judgment was clouded waiting for something to happen here. It's really time for me to seize the moment and do something different. The Knight of Swords is very brave and very bold and very direct and will be driven to succeed and will think fast because he's ambitious. But he does take a risk. So don't be afraid to take a risk. You may have to break out of a cycle that's not really serving you and isn't bringing you wisdom and enlightenment. Doesn't matter if this is work, personal career development, health even. Some of you, this could be even health, where you're like, I'm going in circles. Like you came highly recommended, but turns out I don't feel like I can work with this doctor or this system or this company. I can't build and learn and grow here. If you want wisdom and to gain this, learn this lesson, you may have to cooperate more, but I feel like this is going on around you because you see yourself kind of overworked and stressed out. So I think that moving into April, you're going to come across something that makes you realize you've got to think fast and move fast. I think you're going to do it too. I think you've been in situations, in particular with career up until now, where you haven't been able to pour your heart into it the way you want to, and it's frustrating. Be strong. Watch out that you have good boundaries with people as well. Strength only comes when it's called for. Something may happen in Leo season as well in July. All right, Sag, that's your reading for the beginning of April. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. Unplug, make some real connections. Get in touch with family or your soul tribe. Come out of judgment of yourself and others. If you feel like you need to disconnect from family with the Hierophant in reverse, I get it. If that means it will give you sovereignty, that's good. Look for the growth. That seems to be what you're challenged with, but you will be inspired. Look for what truly emotionally inspires you. Maintain integrity and emotional intelligence, and the opportunities will manifest that you desire. Yeah, and the growth will come. But it will require you to be that Knight of Swords and step outside of your comfort zone. Even if you think it's the wrong idea, you're going to be compelled to do it anyways because you guys want growth. You always want growth. You're ruled by Jupiter. You want growth, even in career and in learning and stuff like that. Some of you might decide to self-learn because you just can't deal with the classmates or the professor. I just heard that just now. If you don't graduate when you thought you would, so what? If it means you'll have more sovereignty, that's probably better. Yeah, that's probably better. All right, Sag, I hope this helps you guys. I'm always listening to the universe for you. Take care of yourselves. I love you, Sagittarius. I'll see you next time.